Falcon, and as I say it, it comes into light. The Solid Gamer Inkling going to be going up against JSugar's Captain Falcon. Of course, matchup says this is a Solid Gamer favored, but JSugar, he's been around the block.
Absolutely. I mean, Inkling is one of those characters where if you were playing Ultimate back in the early days, you had to know this matchup. And if JSugar was around back in those early days, he'll know what to do in this particular one as well. Inkling, again, they can get the damage up, but of course they have those fundamental weaknesses. You know, Splat Bomb will sometimes not work, send you to center stage. Roller sometimes doesn't work on slants, and obviously the most infamous one, they struggle to kill.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the thing with Inkling as well, is that although the neutral is very good, it's very linear. You know what Inkling is going to be looking for 9 times out of 10 in neutral. And of course, JSugar is going to be making his game plan around that option, around those landing back airs, and just making sure that he doesn't get caught in some ridiculous high percent combo and could take the stock. And he's doing a really, really good job so far. Only being a little bit behind, however, you've got to tech those. And oh, you can hear, this is something about JSugar, is that he has that preemptive mash down. He knows those situations where he's either going to get grabbed or he's going to be put in bury, and having that preemptive mash already there makes your mashing game so much better, rather than thinking, oh, I've now been hit by roller, time to mash. You get an extra second of button presses, you're going to be flying out of those situations.
Absolutely. Inkling, again, like, the character has their strength. You know, the damage output is absolutely ridiculous. The jab resets with roller, absolutely insane as well. But if you get those rolls away, if you get those get-up attacks on the tech chases, Inkling can sometimes struggle to even get that extra bit of damage going.
Yeah, we can see Solid Gamer trying to go for that up throw up, but the percent not being quite there. Again, we did mention that in terms of characters that Solid Gamer has been going, this is one of the ones a little bit deeper in the pocket, so maybe those percent windows aren't quite coming as fresh to memory. But managing to get an up air kill there. JSugar just retaliating with the back over even stocks once again.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if JSugar studied for this particular matchup, because again, there are quite a few sets where Falcons have actually prevailed against Inklings. I mean, we've seen Fatality be Cosmos a few times at Georgia Regionals, and now we'll see if JSugar potentially could pull off something similar right here in this pretty rough matchup for Captain Falcon.
Yeah, trying to get that knee conversion, but still get 75% to boot. JSugar's confirms are ridiculous, not quite in the space to get the knee there, but once again, this advantage state is ridiculous from JSugar, and now Solid Gamer stuck at the ledge.
Yeah, that roller just a little bit telegraphed. JSugar knows what Solid wants, because when an Inkling is desperate, you know their best options, and everybody knows what to watch out for. Watch out for the jabs, watch out for the rollers, watch out for the bears, and right now, JSugar scouting out those options, knowing exactly what to do, getting those rolls away in those tech chases. He's very comfortable in this matchup, and it's showing.
Yeah, JSugar trying to reverse the momentum there with the down B, but Solid Gamer just being a little step ahead, managing to get a punish from it, and we can see right now JSugar with the weak back air. Once again, Solid Gamer off the stage right now. How is he going to get back on against this Falcon? That is just back air and over and over. Doesn't matter when you get an up smash like that.
Absolutely. Being stuck in shield when somebody's dashing towards you is one of the most terrifying moments in Ultimate. JSugar unfortunately folding to that, but Inkling stuck, and right now we're in a last situation. All it takes is one jab though, as we know with Inkling, to start snowballing. But however, if JSugar walls him out, all it would take would be one combo from Falcon.
I love the fact that JSugar is absolutely refusing to let any kind of lead grow. It's been within literally 3 seconds every time. He's like, all right, no, start over, even stocks. Leads, never heard of them.
Managed to say run it back, and potentially going for a knee extension, but that DI barely going to save Solid Gamer. Oh, that armor on that side B is huge for this match as well.
Yeah, I don't think quite believing in the punish on the air dodge there. Solid Gamer trying to catch a tech in with that roller. JSugar has been doing a really, really good job at avoiding these roller tech chases, and you know at this higher percent, it's going to be something that Solid Gamer is going to start to look for. But JSugar getting one hit of neutral edge, trying to chase Inkling down. Solid Gamer more than happy to play things a little bit slower, just let things run their course.
JSugar opting for the Nair 1 confirms, unfortunately barely whiffing, but he's in a left trap situation, and Falcon is no joke when it comes to left trapping. He's got the bear, he's got the F tilt.
Yeah, and we can see JSugar trying to go for that up B, but Solid Gamer knowing a little bit better, learning to let go of shield and match with that forward air just to make sure that he isn't sent off the side. But once again, Solid Gamer on the right hand side of the stage, just rolling in to keep that stage control. And now a situation has been reversed here, just a dash attack. JSugar knowing not to get too eager with a punish like that, given that there is a slight hitbox when you land with that up B.
Both players getting a bit cheeky with their up B setups, trying to secure the kill. Solid trying to get the edge guard super jump, and JSugar trying to get the Falcon dive, but all it'll take will be one read, and well, see ya. You're gonna be down one game, JSugar.
Yeah, Solid Gamer doing such a good job there at recognizing the fact that JSugar's going for a lot of these you know, short hops forward either with the neutral air or just trying to get, you know, some kind of, you know, empty hop mix-up going and then just dashing forward and meeting him in the air with that forward smash. What a close game one, though.
Absolutely. If you saw the game, are you considering a swap?
I don't think so. I think at the moment, I think the fact that Solid got that game one, I feel like he's going to stick around. I feel like JSugar does have that ability. He adapts hard. Like, he can flick a switch and it'll be like playing a completely different Falcon. So if we see that in this set, I do feel like we could see one of Solid's other characters. Otherwise, I feel like if the match was working, if it ain't broken, I'd fix it.
Absolutely, I couldn't have said it better myself. And now, a Spider Shot coming in a bit of one of the best, in my opinion, ledge options for Inkling, since it gives you the opportunity to push people away. And when they're locked in shield, you get that grab and start your advantage, just like that.
Yeah, and Pokemon Stadium 2 electing for a little bit of a longer stage here. It is going to allow Solid to retreat and maybe fire that splatter shot a little bit more. Also gives him a bit of room to play that really vital dash dance game that Inkling likes to play just to mix up JSugar's timings in neutral.
Absolutely, definitely. Inkling is definitely a character that thrives at the mid-range, being able to secure those grabs and those kills. But right now, JSugar, playing a bit more defensive, seems to be tightening up those screws, as you said, making those small adaptations, and now essentially in a very strong position leading into this game too. Yeah,
and we can see Solid Gamer has just got JSugar on this right side of the ledge. JSugar being met with that back air, holding on a little bit too long here, and Solid Gamer just doing a good job. That down smash didn't hit, gets out of any kind of range that Falcon is going to have and just resets that situation entirely. Trying to go for a bit of a random forward smash there, it not quite working out, but the up B from Falcon isn't quite going to kill yet. Solid Gamer once again trapped at this ledge.
Absolutely. Honestly, this game, similarly to Derpa versus Low, seems to be just a game of ledge trapping. You know,
yes.
They secure the stocks at the ledge. They box in neutral, kind of even, but like what the real meat is when it comes to this set, when it comes to these games, is how do you secure your kills when your opponent is in the corner?
Yeah, I think these two are definitely incredibly patient when it comes to neutral. I think particularly in a situation like this, what a beautiful up air to try and get that stage spike. However, Inkling's recovery can go very, very far. So even if you get a stage spike like that, you're not going to die for it. Oh my goodness, what on earth is going on here right now? Just whiff punish, just whiffs after whiffs after whiffs, and just runs all the way across the stage under the splat bomb and just shoulder barges the squid right out of there. A very delicate lead for JSugar. That's immediately gone.
Yeah.
Just like that.
JSugar again, he sees you take a stock and he's like, oh, whoa, okay, whoa, let's even it up. And now, back in an even game, but again, all it takes is either character to find an opening and your opponent will be in a very, very good situation. Jab, just like that. Getting the extra income with the splatter shot, and all it takes now is one grab for potentially JSugar to get to 40.
Yeah, and this is the really scary part. I don't know if that was a shield poke or whether JSugar just dropped the shield a little bit early, maybe trying to parry it, but that is an awful lot of percent, but that could have been so much more. Solid Gamer's conversions have not been the strongest as of yet. Again, like you mentioned in that game one, that little bit of rust might be coming into play here.
Absolutely. Inkling, definitely one of the less played characters in his character pool. Although he was warming it up earlier, potentially it's just like that slight lack of, I suppose, metal showing in this particular set.
And we can see Solid Gamer with quite aggressive landing with the back air, then meeting with a second one just to get JSugar off the stage. 160% on JSugar and quite an aggressive down B. This is the really scary part about JSugar, is that he, for the most part, has got a really patient, disciplined neutral. And then every now and again, he'll go for these really aggressive, out-of-beat Falcon kicks just to throw you off. And you give him so much respect, and then he just shoves it all off the table and he says, you don't need any of this, I'm coming through.
And then he busts out in those last stock, last hit situations. Honestly, his playstyle seems very reminiscent of Giggles, if you're familiar with that Falcon from Brighton. He plays at a similar tempo and then just busts out a random Falcon kick or a down smash and see ya, you're on your last stock.
Why did it send him to the left though? Yeah. Why did it send him to the left though? Some of these hitboxes, I swear, they make no sense whatsoever. Very, very clutch moment there, yeah, from JSugar just avoiding that splat bomb. That could have been the end of game 2 right there, but this might be the same. Still alive though.
Scouting out the mash, JSugar not going to provide it, making it a little less telegraphed. And, well, unfortunately, no matter how much you mix up your mashing, if you're at that kind of percent, you're not going to make it back.
Yeah, particularly with a little bit of ink all over you in that forward air, fresh forward air, 150%, you're dead every single time. I do feel like we're still gonna see the Inkling has been doing an extremely good job at the moment here. I do think JSugar. I think there are a few moments where he's trying to go for this aggression and it isn't quite working out. There have been a couple of situations, particularly when Solid Gamer is at the ledge splatter shotting, where he'll just kind of try and jump over with a neutral air and he'll take so much ink for it, and then it takes 2 or 3 piece combo and you're taking like 60%. So I'm not too sure. I'd maybe like to see JSugar, you know, calm things down. I say this, he's done this right now, managed to get a clean 30% off of it. So, you know what, JSugar? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Potentially, although, again, JSugar overextending a little bit in that advantage, going to give Solid Gamer a bit of an opening, and for Inkling, all it takes is one.
I really like the fact that JSugar has begun to catch on when Solid Gamer is going for these splat bombs. That's the second time in a row now where JSugar has been on the left-hand side of the stage and literally just ran all the way across to the right side of the stage to get a punish, just because he knew that Solid Gamer thought he had the range when he didn't. It's been so good, and again, those adaptations that we've seen, he's not gotten the biggest punishes off of them necessarily, but the fact that he has already caught onto that pretty niche habit and is already willing to commit like that all the way through, it gives me confidence that JSugar can at least get a point on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, again, Splat Bomb is again one of Inkling's strongest tools in their kit. However, if you know how to handle it, if you can shield that first flank with your hurt box, it's not going to activate. Well, it will activate, but it won't do any damage to you. So we see JSugar just play around that quite a bit, although Solid Gamer going to steal that first stock and potentially get us, that jab. Does so much damage, and now all it takes is one more additional opening, getting the Splat Bomb rebound into the bear. Now the down tilt, the tech chase. This is not looking great for JSugar.
85% from one little string, one little advantage state, and that's 85%. And the neutral air not even going to kill at the moment. Solid Gamer just being a pixel away from losing that stock, but now you've got to deal with an Inkling back airing at the ledge, trying to get that side B, maybe hoping for a cheeky spike should Solid Gamer mistime it, but getting sent immediately. That was a deletion with the up B there.
Falcon Dive, certainly, in my opinion, one of Falcon's best moves in his kit. The conditioning it provides is ridiculous, and he brings it out when you least expect it.
Yeah, and that is the thing. We haven't really been seeing JSugar go for it all that often. I think particularly with a character like Inkling, who has got such good movement options with that dash dance game, you're really not going to catch Inkling and shield all that often. And if you know, even just like a rapid jab punish is so good in this matchup.
Absolutely, and now JSugar, although he has driven Solid Gamer to the corner, you have to be able to extend your advantage, and you can't exactly do that too well off stage as Captain Falcon.
And we can see right now JSugar trying to get something started, wasn't quite underneath that platform to get that knee conversion, trying to get it there. You can see the mash already on JSugar. I feel like Solid Gamer maybe have elected for a down smash just because it's that little bit quicker, knowing that there was a very heavy mash incoming.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, Falcon's up smash scoop is quite generous, although JSugar potentially just getting a little bit too greedy in that interaction. Now going to take 42 on his next stock and not be in the best position to potentially secure a point on the board.
Yeah, this is where things can get really scary. Again, that up B, you know, you throw it out at the wrong time, didn't eat too much of a punish. There we go, perfect. Catching on to the fact that Solid Gamer is holding shield after a lot of these whiff moves and just getting it. Again, it's not quite gonna kill, and this is the thing. Inkling has got the potential to just run away with leads so quickly. This started off fairly close, and now JSugar is nearly a death percent.
Absolutely. Now, all it would take would be Solid Gamer to win neutral and then potentially get him off stage and tap him once, and he's gone. But right now, yep, you're in the up throw percent with Rage. This could be it. Okay, narrowly surviving, but you're not surviving that one. That's a good game, and that's 3-0 to Solid Gamer.
Yeah, and that was a pretty convincing 3-0, and that just goes to show just the level that Solid Gamer has been reaching recently, where you can